All right, here we go. Morning weigh-in. Dun, dun, dun. I just want to turn off the light because I don't want it to like glare. Rainy, gloomy day here, so I'm about to do some laundry before I get started with my work for the day. It's like 7 a.m. But first, you already know the vibe. You already know the vibes. Weight Monster. Write it on the calendar. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, subscribe. I feel like I'm always wearing this PJ set from Old Navy because it's literally the best. And I only have it in like one color, and I wish I had it in more, and I like looked for it online. I went back into the store and looked for it, but I could not find it. It's super cute. I love this like tunic. It's so comfy. Look how cloudy it is and foggy. Normally you can see the city. It's just been raining, honestly, for like quite some time. Laundry is being done. I leave so soon, and I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks, and then I come back for 3 days, and then once again I go back out again. I was really only focusing on like my kitchen area. Okay, there we go. Feeling good about having this cleaning done. Guys, look, a bird pooped on my window. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that off somehow. But I'm gonna go downstairs and walk on the treadmill for a little bit. If you guys remember, I used to have a treadmill in my other apartment, and now it's in a storage unit. But when I had that, I would like wake up in the morning and just casually walk on it and, you know, plan out my day. So I'm trying to get back into that. I was gonna do it today, but like I said, I just could not clean what I needed to clean and start some laundry. So now I'm gonna go down and plan my day. So I'll bring you guys with me. I want to make sure I get a lot of protein in today. If you're trying to get your protein in, it's like key to do it early in the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna do 6 ounces of egg whites and 2 servings of this cheese. I'm getting my nails done in 2 days, which I'm so excited about because I always have to like take a break. This is 10 out of 10. Right now I'm just wearing this sweatshirt that I got on Shein and these Old Navy sweatpants. They're so comfortable. This morning and yesterday morning, I had 2 different clients talk to me that the scale has fluctuated. You need to eat 3,500 calories on top of your maintenance calories in one day in order to actually gain a pound of fat overnight. So that means that it's because of something like carbs or alcohol or sodium. Our body holds on to water for many different reasons, and just because the scale is up overnight does not mean it's a pound of fat, especially if you didn't eat all of the calories that I was just telling you about. If the scale did go up overnight, what should you do? Just drink your water and eat normally. There's no reason to over restrict or freak out. I would only freak out if like, no, sorry, you should never even be freaking out over your weight in general. I always recommend to my clients and even for myself when I'm trying to get a good idea of what my true weight is, I step on the scale every single morning around the same time, then I record that weight, and then I take the average of all those weights to get one true weight. If that true weight that you got the average of like is going up, then yes, that's potentially fat. But if it just goes up randomly overnight, that has a lot to do with water. So maybe you can look at what you were eating yesterday, especially if you fill out an app like MyFitnessPal, you can just go back and see. Also, if you eat a lot of fiber, And like I said, if you go over your carbs and fiber are two things that I know in particular that also make the scale fluctuate. So moral of the story, it's really hard to actually gain a full pound of fat overnight. If the scale fluctuates, it's probably something to do with what you consumed the day before. You guys know I have my own one-on-one coaching program. It is for anyone who wants to get into tracking their macros. I have that linked in the description below, or you can go to fittyfreckles.com to check it out. 16-week program, and I'm also doing consultations over the phone. I'm going to have a snack now. I feel like this is such a good, energizing snack. I don't really like have much to say today. I don't know why. I feel like the last couple vlogs I've been so chatty, had a lot to say, but rainy days just make it hard to care. Honestly, if you want to know what's like on my mind is like I'm going away with my parents for 2 weeks. I'm just like feeling a little anxious about that. Not gonna lie. I think it's because I'm gonna be out of my routine for 2 weeks. That's a long time. I think I'm just worrying myself about unnecessary things. Because at the end of the day, it actually is a little unnecessary. Okay, now I'm just gonna have salad. These bags make it so easy. And then it comes with this little pack of dressing and croutons. I like to add in some tomatoes. And there you have it. It's super easy. I quickly wanted to touch on MyFitnessPal and share with you guys like 3 tips in case you didn't know this. They're major hacks, so I want to share them with you. The first one is if you want to save a meal, you can just click edit in the upper left-hand corner and then select whatever items you want for the meal and then click save meal. This will then take you to another screen where you can name it and then save it into your library. So then in the future, when you go to add this meal to your full day of eating, you can just click on the meal and all the ingredients will come into the app for you, like onto your full day of eating, instead of you having to like select each item. Another hack is if you don't have the premium version, which is totally fine because I don't use the premium version, and you tilt your phone to the side, just like make sure it's unlocked, you will then see all of the macros across the screen. So then you can see them for each individual meal instead of having to have like the premium version to see the macros for a total meal. And then the third tip is if you are not turning off your steps or your exercise tracking in the app, you should definitely do that. And the way you do that is you're going to click more in the bottom right hand corner, then you're going to click steps and then click do not track. And that way you can just use the app to track your calorie intake, and your calories should be calculated taking into consideration what your overall activity is every day and throughout the week. So if you do end up working out a little bit more than what your calories are calculated off of, then it's just kind of like a bonus. So if when calculating your calories, you say you work out 3 times a week and then you end up working out 5, you shouldn't change your calories. It was just like a bonus little exercise that week, if that makes sense. But obviously if you're hungry, then eat more. But otherwise, you know, if you're in a deficit, just keep it going. I hope you guys find those helpful. If you did, let me know. I'm gonna try to just like share any other random MyFitnessPal tips and tricks as they come up. This weather is like making it so hard for me to want to go work out. I miss my workout classes, I'm not gonna lie. Like, like days like today are just so hard. But I will be getting to the gym. It's a leg day. I'm really like struggling with my whys, so I'm looking into like joining something. I don't know. I've said it before, like in other vlogs, that, you know, my fitness journey will like ebb and flow. So right now I'm kind of just like, can be boring. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just kind of not always doing the same things, but you know, I'm just like, yeah, strength training and then walking on a treadmill. So it's nothing too crazy. It's just like, got my headphones in. So I don't know how to quite put it into words, but it just doesn't seem like anything like noteworthy. Like half the time I'm like, why should I even bring my camera? Like there's nothing interesting going on here, but you know, I know my fitness is a huge part of this channel, so I'm gonna keep bringing you guys and just showing you what I'm doing, but not much to say on that note, you know what I mean? Like,
we're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware, keep moving like the scars aren't even there, it's in the air like a blazing flare, just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything, held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain was over, keep you warm by the roaring sea, you meant the world to me.
my charts today are fine. I actually didn't end up walking as long as I like intended, but it's because I just like didn't feel like it, and I'm not gonna like force myself to keep going if I don't want to. I have to look at my app, but I am just like, ooh, tired. I mean, I've been waking up at like 5:30 in the morning most days and like starting my day then, like doing stuff on my phone and whatever. But before I wrap up this video, I did have planned to share with you guys some of my top protein ideas, like and things that I like to have, just as a little reminder, or if you're new here, maybe you've just seen these before if you've been following me. So I'm gonna share them either way because I think they could be helpful. So the first one is baked chicken, and I make that in the oven. What I do is I will get pre-marinated chicken, put it in the oven and bake it for about 20 minutes on each side. Then I can just eat that with a veggie or put it on one of those salad kits. It's just perfect to have on hand. Number 2 is low-fat cheese. The one that I've been getting is mozzarella, fat-free, and the macros are great. I did notice it doesn't like melt as well when I make like nachos and stuff, but it still does the trick. Number 3 is my turkey burger. I love that. It's just so easy. I get the Bubba frozen turkey burgers and keep them in my freezer. Just put them on a pan and yeah, they're awesome. Number 4 is cooked beef. So I've been putting taco seasoning in and eating it with tacos or beef grilled cheese or beef quesadillas. You guys have seen those. So that's definitely been my jam. And then the last one I'm gonna share is egg whites. I love my liquid egg whites. You guys see it all the time. And probably with all these things that I just listed, you see them all the time. I've been feeling good though with everything going on in my calorie deficit. I'm definitely like working towards my goals still, and you know, you guys saw what I weighed today, and I will just keep you guys updated as I do in my vlogs. Turkey burger. Let's see, I like to just use like a no sugar added ketchup. Sometimes I weigh them out, sometimes I really don't give a fuck. I switch up my buns, but right now I'm just gonna have sesame. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite drinks to make. And I don't use this whole bag, but I specifically like when it's like the powder. I like to make this sour. It's like my gummy worm replacement. And then also I like it to be really cold. Not done yet. Frozen wild berries. And then voila. This drink will change your life. You have to have a thick type of straw to slurp these up. It's so good. You can chew these. All right, I'm multitasking too much. There's like someone talking in my ear, but please tell me you're gonna try this drink for me, for the love of me. It's so good. All right, back to cooking. It's almost done. Oh. So now I'm gonna finish off with a peanut butter and jelly and some protein powder.